Hello students and welcome back to another English class. I'm Miss Jocelyn Flores and in the lessons of this week you are going to learn new content. So let's begin. I am going to remember you that we are in unit number 4. This is called Whose Music Is This? Today we're going to try to learn what is a demonstrative, okay? We're going to use 4 words that are these, that, these, and those. Let's begin. Here you have a photograph about Lucy and Sophie, and Lucy is telling Sophie that this is her picture on my cell phone. They are talking about Lucia's sister, and Sophie is answering to Lucia that she is pretty. So here you have a box that is separate between singular and plural. Remember, singular for only one and plural for more than one. Let's begin with the singular part. You can see a boy, and it's here, and it's with a book, but it's only one book. And for that, you have to pay attention that the book is very close to the boy, so we're going to use the word this. This is my book. Or also you can say that you can use another element. This is my cell phone. This is my computer, this is my tablet. You can use a lot of elements, but you have to pay attention that is only one and has to be very close to you. And in the other part, we have another boy, but this boy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books. It's plural, okay? And for that, we're going to use the word these. These are my books. It's very I think that is very easy to understand. Maybe the pronunciation is a little bit difficult because it's are very similar. So let's continue with the singular part, and now we're going to focus on girls. Here you have a girl and a dog. It's only one, but they are far, they are not close. So that is my dog, and it's pointing, okay? And in the other part, we have another girl, but is with 1, 2, 3 dogs. So for that, I am going to use those are my dogs, okay? Try to pay attention between or make the difference between close or near or far. Here we have a rule that it's going to be like, I think, very helpful for you, and says these and these are for things that are near. What is the meaning of near in Spanish? Cerca. Las palabras this and these son para cosas que están cerca, dependiendo sea singular o plural. Then we have that and those are for things that are far. Por otro lado, tenemos las palabras that and those que son para cosas que están lejos, haciendo la diferencia entre singular y plural. Here you have a watch out, warning, be careful with this. We can use the contract form of be with that, for example, that's, but not with these, or those, okay? So you can use here, in this word, you can put an apostrophe and s replacing to the word is, but in these, or those, you cannot do that. Here we have another example. This is your cell phone and these are my books. Remember that in online classes you can ask me all your doubts, all your questions, okay? Now, let's continue with exercise, okay? Because I think that you are ready to practice. Instruction: complete the sentences with this, that, these, or those. You have to pay attention because in brackets you have clues. For example, here says, is my MP3 player. I pay attention that is only one, so it's singular. I have 2 options. Could be this or that, okay, because it's singular. But here says near, and that is far. So for that reason is this word. Let's continue with number 1. Are my parents. When I am talking about parents, I am talking about mother and father, or mom and dad, so 2 people. For that reason, I have the word near. Remember that you have this and this, but this is for only one. This is for more than one. So, these are my parents. Let's continue with number 2. Is my dog. It's only one dog. You are not telling me that you have, I don't know, 3 or 4 dogs. And we have the clue that is far. So for that, I have 2 options, that or those. But I have only one, so for that reason is that. That is my dog. Let's continue with number 3. Is my house. It's only one, and I have near. That is my clue. This or these. Try to remember. This is my house because it's only one, singular. Let's continue with number 4. Are my DVDs. It's not only one DVD, so far I have that and those, but it is plural. So for that reason is those are my DVDs. Let's continue with number 5. Is my brother. It's only one, but it is far. So excellent. That is my brother. Let's continue with number 6. Are my games consoles? And I have the word near. So for that, I use these or these. Let's pay attention. These are my games consoles. Why? Because you have plural form. Okay, you have here games. It's not game. Games. And finally, number 7 is an awesome cell phone. And I have the clue that is far. So for that reason, I have that or those. And what is the correct option? That, because it's only one. Okay, let's continue practicing because I know that you are ready to practice. So, look at the pictures and write sentences with these, that, these, or those. You're going to pay attention to the photograph. This is the example and says my friend. So, pay attention to the photo and tell me, this is my friend. You have to use the verb to be. Let's begin with photo number 1. This is the photo number 1 and says girls in my English class, but it is a question. So I am going to help you a little bit. In this opportunity, you're going to start with are, not with is, because are 2 girls. So are those girls in my English class? What we are going to use those instead of that, these, or these, because we are talking about they are not close, they are far, and they are 2 girls, not only one. For that reason, I use those. Let's continue with number 2. Pay attention to photograph number 2. My cell phone, and the boy is showing in his hand, the cell phone. And what is the correct option? This is my cell phone. Very good. Let's continue with number 3. Bike. And you have it here, the photograph. Pay attention. This is my bike. Excellent. Let's continue with number 4. I think that picture number 4 is very, very similar to number 1, but pay attention to the difference. Here it's only one. Here you have 2 girls. So, Mrs. Jones, that is Mrs. Jones, because you are far, you are not near, and you are talking about only one person. And finally, we have number 5, our dog. What is the correct option? This is our dog. Okay, boys and girls, I hope that you understand everything about this content. And if you have questions, doubt, you can write me, send me an email. I don't have problems with that. See you on online classes. Have a great day. Bye bye.